Welcome back, friends. This is the second online lecture series part of chemical kinetics topic, BSc third year. So, this is the second part, kinetics of complex reactions. Here, in this kinetics of complex reactions of different types, uh, opposing reaction is the first kinetics of complex reaction type. So opposing reaction, when we see opposing reaction, so for the study of this opposing reaction, we just consider the different types of examples of these opposing reactions first, so that we can understand it properly. Let us see different types of reactions of these opposing reactions. So first example, the muta rotation of alpha D glucose into beta D glucose is an interesting example of reversible first order reaction. Here it is shown alpha D glucose when it converts, or it is convertible into beta D glucose. Another example is conversion of hydroxybutyric acid into lactone, or the interconversion is shown by two-headed arrow. Means we can convert hydroxybutyric acid into lactone or lactone into hydroxybutyric acid. Another example is conversion of ammonium cyanate into urea. Urea can be interconverted into ammonium cyanate or ammonium cyanate into urea. So these three examples represents the examples of kinetics of opposing reaction. Now let us see what do we mean by opposing reaction. There are certain reactions in which the products of a chemical change react to form the original reactants. Such reactions are known as counter, reversible, or opposing reaction. Same thing, opposing, reversible, or counter reactions. So these are the three words for the same type of reaction, that is counter, reversible, or opposing reactions. So let us see what do we mean by the kinetics part of this opposing, counter, or reversible reactions. The kinetics of such reactions are usually studied in initial stages of the reaction process, when the concentration of the product is too low to set up the opposing reactions. However, opposing reaction occurs at appreciable rate. In opposing reactions, the net rate of the reaction will be influenced by both the forward and backward rates, and thus causes a serious disturbance in the measurement of reaction velocity. So there are many cases of opposing reactions. So let us consider first case. So in the case first, consider the simplest case when both the forward and backward reactions are of the first order. Means we can consider the first order reaction part, and in the first order reaction part, the general example A and B. A and B, when we consider, so A is converted into B or B is converted into A. When we carry out the A into B conversion part, the rate is denoted by K1, and when we consider B into A, that rate is denoted by K2. So let us consider this as equation number 1, where K1 and K2 represents first order rate constants for the forward and backward reactions respectively. Suppose A is the initial concentration of A. After a time t, x gram molecules of A have decomposed to form B. Then the concentration of A at time t is A minus x, and the concentration of B at the same time is thus. So the rate of the forward reaction is equal to K1 into A minus x. So label this as equation number 2. Backward reaction rate of the backward reaction is equal to K2 into x. So label this as equation number 3. So the overall rate or the net rate of production of B is dx by dt is equal to K1 into A minus x minus K2 into x. Label this as equation number 4. So when we consider the equilibrium condition, at equilibrium the net rate is 0, that is dx by dt is equal to 0. Thus dx by dt is equal to k1 into a minus xe minus k2 into xe is equal to 0, or k1 into a minus xe is equal to k2 xe, or k2 is equal to k1 into a minus xe divided by xe. Label these as equation number 5. Here xe is the concentration at equilibrium. Substituting the value of k2 from equation 5 in equation 4, we get dx by dt is equal to k1 a minus xe minus k1 upon xe into a minus xe into x. Dx by dt is equal to k1 a minus k1 x minus k1 a upon xe into x plus k1 x upon xe into xe. So dx by dt is equal to k1 a minus k1 a upon xe into x is equal to k1 a into bracket 1 minus x upon xe. Dx by dt is equal to k1 a upon xe in bracket xe minus x, or dx upon xe minus x is equal to k1 a upon xe dt. Label this as equation number 6. Integrating this equation, we obtain minus log xe minus x is equal to k1 a upon xe into t plus I. Label this as equation number 7. When t is equal to 0, x is equal to 0, equation 7 becomes as minus log xe is equal to I. Here I is nothing but integration constant. Substituting this equation 8 in equation 7, we get minus log xe minus x is equal to k1 a upon xe into t minus log xe. Here minus log xe minus log xe minus x is equal to k1 a upon xe into t. Log xe upon xe minus x is equal to k1 a upon xe into t, or k1 is equal to xe upon a into t log xe upon xe minus x. So label this as equation number 9. Thus the value of k1 can be calculated by using equation 9 if xe, x and t are known. So the equation form k1 is equal to xe upon at log xe upon xe minus x. So this can be used for the solving numerical problems. So the value of x can be calculated by noting the progress of the reaction at a different time intervals t before the equilibrium is attained. When equilibrium is attained, the determination of concentration gives the value of xe. By substituting the value of k1 obtained as above in equation 5, the value of k2 can be calculated. So these are the examples where we can consider this part. Now in the next series part, we consider next type of kinetics of reactions. So thank you.